was the night before Christmas. I was closing down for business.
Hello my friends, and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I am super excited to be sharing another decorating video for Christmas, and this time I am doing my dining room. And I am changing things up from other years, so I'm really excited to see how it comes out. Now today's video is part of a collaboration with 3 other wonderful ladies here on YouTube who I've gotten to know over the past 3 years, and you will love them. But I will share a bit more about this later in the video. So let's get into my dining room and start decorating for Christmas. Now so far my dining room looks like this. I've actually cleared everything off, all these surfaces, and I've wiped them down and cleaned them. And as you can see, I have gathered some of the elements I think I will be using here, but everything else is all cleaned off and it's all set to go. And I'm excited to see how this all turns out. So I'm going to be starting here on my table. This is where I always start. It just kind of sets the mood for the rest of the room. And I'm going to leave a link to a video I did last year where I showed you how much I paid for this table runner. It's one of my all-time favorites. Now here's a little tip for you. I have this beautiful stem. I only have one of them. And I want to use it in this garland because it looks like icicles. So what I do is I just fold it back, and now I can place it in the center and I can have pieces on both sides. This saves you from having to buy extra pieces. Now I'm just going to continue adding to the garland in the middle and just beefing it up a little bit. Now the other thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be adding these beautiful gold candlesticks that I have, and I just love them. They're just so pretty and so delicate, and I'm going to add just white candles to them.
Well, I'm all for Christmas, all the happy smiles and the wishes, and I want it all, from the lights to the mistletoe. Tell me one thing, is there anything?
I am loving the way this centerpiece is turning out, and I'm just going to keep it like this for now. I won't be adding any table settings just yet. I will do that later as we get closer to Christmas. Now it's going to be on to working on the side table. Here what I've done is I have just taken a trifle bowl that I had and some of that fake snow that I've had for years and put it in the bottom of the bowl, added some pine cones and a pretty white candle in the middle. Now I'm going to take these beautiful reindeer that I have from the dollar store and add them next to it. On the bottom shelf, I decided to take this box that I have had for many years. I actually made it a few years ago, and I'm going to be adding in some real greenery. I got this at Walmart for $5 for the bunch, and I just love the drapiness of it. And then I had some birch logs that I thought I would add in, and a bunch of other embellishments. The one thing I will say is I will be adding floral foam to this box so that the greenery doesn't dry out. I just didn't have any when I was making up the box, but I will go out and get some more later on.
May all your wishes tonight come true. The love I lived, the dream I knew. Well, I'm all for Christmas.
Now, after all was said and done, I just loved the way the box turned out, and I thought it was kind of hidden away on the second shelf. So I decided to move everything around, but you'll have to let me know in the comments below, what do you think? Do you like it on the top or do you like it on the bottom? Now I'm going to be working on adding some snowflakes from my light fixture here. I thought this would just be really pretty dangling from above, and with all the lights flickering on it, I thought it would be really pretty. And an easy way to just add a subtle little touch on the over the centerpiece. Now I'm going to work on my buffet side table here, and usually I have some trees, some pre-lit trees that I put on here, but I am doing things a little different. I'm going to keep the lamps on here, and I'm going to use my tiered tray that I absolutely love. And then I thought I would use some lanterns as well. And I'm just going to be adding in some of these beautiful candlesticks that I've had in the past. I've had these for many years. I actually got them as a hostess gift from my sister-in-law, and they smell amazing. So I thought they would look really pretty in these lanterns. And then I'm just going to work on embellishing my tiered tray with some items. You know me, this will change throughout the season. I think as I get my box of decorations up from the basement, I will be making quite a few changes to this. Today's video is part of a collaboration with 3 other lovely ladies here on YouTube, all of whom I've gotten to know over the past 3 years. Our host for this collaboration is Shoshana from All Things Shayna, and she is probably one of the sweetest people that you will meet here over on YouTube. Her decor is stunning, and her cleaning videos will keep you truly inspired. And I would like to thank Shoshana so much for getting us all together for this wonderful collaboration. The next lady is Lisa from Lisa Birmingham, and Lisa is as gorgeous as her home is, and her DIY projects are astounding. She is so skilled at taking ordinary Dollar Tree items and creating high-end looks for less. Be sure to check out her channel if you really want to see some high-end looks created from dollar store items. And the last lady is Leonette from DIY Beauty on Purpose, and Leonette is a seriously skilled DIYer. I really admire her creativity and craftsmanship and her attention to detail, which creates some of the most beautiful pieces, and you will want to do it too. And her instructions are so easy to follow, so be sure to check out her channel as well. And I will leave a link to the playlist as well as links to all 3 lovely ladies' channels in the description box below, and I encourage you to go check them out, and you'll probably discover a new YouTuber. Now, a couple of days later, I was taking a look at the dining room, and I decided to add a few things, make a few changes already. So one thing I did was I wanted to add a little bit more sparkle to the bottom shelf. So I just took a silver tray that I had and added in some gold and red balls to the tray around the base of the trifle bowl. Then I brought in one of the trees that I normally put on the buffet side table, and I thought the room still needed some greenery and it still needed a tree. So I put this on top of our little wine cooler that we have in there and just added some bows and some gold balls, and I love the way it looks in the corner of the room. This side of the room really needed some little bit of sparkle.
It's a magic time. You can feel it in the air. That every child got their hearts filled up with joy. Yeah.
And now I'm going to give you a final look at how the room came together, and I love it. I think it's so serene, so cozy, so pretty. I am in love with the greenery here, and I have to say my husband went outside in our backyard and actually cut some more branches for me off some of our evergreen trees, and you just get a slight scent of that beautiful pine smell when you walk in the room. I adore these gold candlesticks, and I just love how everything is so calm and so pretty in here.
Is a time to cheer. Let our loved ones, our family and friends have a Christmas.
And I did add some twinkle lights to the centerpiece in the middle, to that garland, and it just has that extra little glow at night along with this tree now.
Memories that stay forever. It's Christmas today.
But I want to thank you so much for stopping by and spending some time with me. I really hope that I was able to inspire you in some way and to think outside the box using all items that you have on hand and just using them a slightly different way or in a different location this year. It's amazing how fresh an item can feel when it's placed somewhere different. If you did enjoy this video, I hope that you will think about giving it a thumbs up and subscribing if you haven't already. I would be so honored if you would join me each week as I share more videos on home decor. And until I talk to you in my next video, guys, I hope you have a great week. Bye.
All snow is falling down.